Spoilers and offensive content to come.
We're Carlos Dave Anime Rave. We are the best anime review interaction show on the internet. Today we're going to be watching 2 episodes / 4 mini episodes of Star vs. the Forces of Evil Season 3. We're going to be watching Is Another Mystery, Marko Jr., Schooled, and Booth Buddies. Dave, my burlap sack knowledge is, frankly, non-existent. How flammable are they?
Very. They're very dry, very thinly done, like rope-like consistent strands, and very flammable.
So let's say I was pyrokinetic, and I could engulf my whole body in flames. How quickly would it take me to escape a burlap sack?
2.8 seconds.
So I really liked that episode. I like that they give us subtle hints that Tom was a monster, not just in this episode, but when you think about it, it kind of makes a lot of sense. And it's a nice societal message. Sometimes someone who otherwise belongs to a marginalized group will get a lot of money, and they enjoy certain privileges that they might otherwise not have. And sometimes it's difficult to remember that they are part of that marginalized group as well. And even people who have a lot of money can forget that. Sometimes they can become terrible people. Ben Carson, Bill Cosby, which is not to say Tom is terrible. No, he's really grown. But I thought it was... It's just season 3 remembering the show's roots and tackling the racism. And it was a good episode for me. I really enjoyed it. Is Another Mystery. Thoughts?
So that group is gone, but there's still more.
I'm sure there's monsters around, not the least of which we still have Meteora as a factor, right?
Mel and Ludo's parents and everything else.
And that Ludo, who is no doubt going to play a role here.
I like how there's just a little bit of bitterness towards Star in that.
I like how... I'm pretty sure that I said at some point that you can tell that Marco's parents fuck regularly. I'm pretty sure this is an observation I've made.
Yes.
They love each other, and they fucking... Well, they fucking hard now. They fucking so hard. Got another Marko coming.
I hope Disney doesn't watch our entire episodes, because they are so not going to allow us through.
This episode of the Carlos Dave Anime Rave, the best anime review interaction show on the internet, is actually brought to you by Disney. Disney XD. Watch it today. How many times has poor Marko had to gone through involuntary transformation in this show? I remember
very often.
Monster Arm. This. What else? I'm pretty sure it's happened other times.
He's been turned into other stuff. They were just momentary things.
There was Truth or Punishment.
Yeah.
When he got that stupid guy living off his neck.
Yes.
Why does Marko keep doubting the power of magic?
Wasn't that called Marko Jr.?
No, he was, he had a different name. It wasn't Marko Jr. I don't remember the name, though. It was the cursed Tom Cast before they started hanging out.
Okay, how old are you? A, 0 to 15. B, 16 to 25. C, 26 to 35.
See, Dave, they acknowledged Marco's true age. And his parents are like, wait, what the fuck?
Okay, so, yes, they did. They've actually acknowledged it a couple times now. But still, it's still weird.
It's a little weird.
More like, fuck you.
Yeah, I think I'll get my picture done by an artist who, if they get anything wrong, won't mutate me!
I like the last portion of it was, he turned into the canvas. Pardon me?
Yeah, why does anybody go to Quest Buy? When has anything good happened to Marko at Quest Buy?
He did get that wallet from there.
Yeah, after almost being obliterated by the gift card. And Rasticor.
And on top of that, it didn't actually keep
any of his information secure.
Yeah.
Jenna had his information in seconds.
I know.
It was a shitty wallet. Can we talk a little bit about how awesome fucking Meteora looked there? She fucking cartwheeled out in full beast mode, and presumably is about to take some names I love Miss Heinous now.
So, can we talk about the fact that all these robots seem to have really easy back doors? Literally?
I love that this... At first, this seems like it's going to be a Ponyhead episode, and you're like, who cares? And then fucking Meteora Butterfly bursts onto the scene, and it's like, who gave this Ponyhead episode permission to kick ass?
Yep.
And now we're seeing that the original Saint Olga, the titular Saint Olga, was a robot, and that Meteora, like what I suspected, has gone through a lot of the brainwashing.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw it back in season 1 when she tried to put herself back through what she put Marco through when her clovers started appearing.
Yep.
Jesus fucking Christ. Is Ponyhead dead? Is she...
Well, she's definitely not horny anymore.
She definitely is not horny. Jesus! Miss Heinous is awesome. Meteora is awesome. Oh my god.
I think Ponyhead got the point.
Her full beast form is so... She looks amazing and frightening, but also kind of weirdly regal. And she fucked up Rasticor again. Holy shit.
Yep.
Wow. See, you see Ponyhead in that, and I remember reading the episode summary of school and being like, Ponyhead tries to find her groove back at St. Olga's. I'm like, this clearly isn't going to be an episode where anything happens. Well, I was wrong about that. Holy shit.
Why is he always carrying exactly $650?
Well, we did learn those are the royalty checks he gets.
Still.
For the toys, but it seems as if... Because, see, I kind of like to have a certain amount of cash on me. And for Marco, it's apparently $650 that he always has on his person. Which is a bad idea, really.
Yep.
Also, Star is royalty. It doesn't matter if Marco regularly has $650. She outmoneys him all the time. Why doesn't she use her own money on the photo booth?
Because she probably doesn't carry any money with her.
Also, I thought Rubariat and Fool Duke hated each other. Apparently not. They got married.
I guess going through prison and being the resistance movement.
Don't get me wrong, Fool Duke's hot. Come to think of it, Rubariat's pretty hot too. Like, I'd be in the middle of that sandwich, I'm just saying. Sponsored by Disney.
I guess they got married for a song and a dance.
Div. I need you to do something.
Are you looking to cash in on this?
I need you to tell the people. I need you to look at the mic and then speak at the mic. And I need you to tell our audience that you're sorry.
No.
Go ahead.
I'm not.
Hi, my name's Dave, and I'm really sorry. Good work, Dave.
I am not apologizing for my puns ever.
I'm glad you finally did the right thing. Now
Nope.
slit your wrist. That is Alex Hirsch, the creator of Gravity Falls, the voice of Uncle Stan, Grunkle Stan,
Yep.
and all in all, swell fella.
Yep. And still does not make any sort of link between this and Gravity Falls.
It's a complete link. This verifies everything.
No, it doesn't.
Now, how do we get this to link with Tekken 7?
We don't.
Because it's got Final Fantasy and King of Fighters and Street Fighter. It had a gun that one time. There's got to be a Kevin Bacon connection we can use. Do you have any bacon?
No.
Shit. We get the Blood Moon and the stupid fucking Starco Ship of Destiny. Little bit of meta here. Alex Hirsch has always been a Starco fan and a Starco shipper. So his character forcing them to get their feelings for each other out in the open is 100% probably just Alex Hirsch, his creative input. He probably was like, hey, Darren Nefsey, can I be the catalyst for this? And Darren Nefsey was like, certainly, Alex Hirsch, because that's how Darren Nefsey talks. And yeah, that's probably what happened, which I appreciate on a meta level. What did you think of Booth Buddies?
At least it's back out there.
So many better things that could have happened. Like, it could have been Tom and Marco in the booth. Then Marco realizes maybe he's got a thing for Tom. I would have been totally okay with that. Anything but the default.
Default.
Good reference. Also, fuck you. This review show sponsored by Disney.
Look, I would have preferred other pairings. Absolutely. But if it's gotta be the default, Marco and Star do work out well together. I'm just waiting to see what happens with Tom. Because Tom's become quite likable. And this could break him again. They're gonna roll into some magical hospital. Ponyhead's just gonna be there. With a broken horn.
And I'm gonna be there right beside her. With a broken heart. What you just heard was supposed to be its own episode, but Carlos is late kind of getting to it. So we're going to fold the latest episode in, which consists of Bam Yui Patty and Tough Love. Is that right?
Yep.
Also, we have friends here, Kiki and Poe, for this one. So let's get a watching and reviewing and reacting. You know, part of the reason that I like watching American animation on the Anime Rave is because there's no anime in it.
Well,
And yet,
there you go.
And yet, we've been thrust right into a K-drama.
Yeah, Korean animation is still anime. I am not going to hear any comments to the contrary.
As long as it's South Korean, yeah.
Okay, yeah, if we're talking North Korean, we'll know it because it's stick figures and pain.
Have I mentioned before that I kind of want Ponyhead to die?
Ponyhead's been great this season. I don't know what you're talking about. Plus, we got to see hot people in a Korean drama.
Oh, goody. My life is complete.
The vampire didn't put a curse on her, Dave. She's just upset.
I hate soap operas.
Soap operas.
Also, he loves her.
Yeah, also, I love you. And you!
I love
And you! Love! Let's all sing in Korean to upset Dave. Who knows Korean? I know how to count in Korean. Hana, duo, set, net, dasios, yugo, yara. Ahap. Your. Yes, I still remember Taekwondo.
You didn't make it into a song, though. I don't think Eclipse is actually evil. This whole time, I thought she was so sketchy and stuff like that. I just think she was just kind of passive-aggressive. I don't think she's actually evil.
I think she's about to nail the queen.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so.
Protect her daughter and everything else? Yeah, she's going to take out the queen.
I don't think so.
I feel really bad for Meteora. For
Yeah.
Heinous. She's so damaged through no fault of her own.
Nothing was her fault.
That's right. Jesus!
Okay, I was wrong.
Told you. I'm on fucking fire tonight.
I posited that Eclipse, her whole line about being unable to do magic without a wand being a lie. And yeah, she was clearly doing magic against Moon. So she either learned it right quick or that was a lie. Of course, Eclipse knows how to do magic without a wand. She's one of their greatest spellcasters. And of course, seeing Meteora be in danger would make her act out. But I do think you're correct, Keeks. I think that Eclipse may not be as devious as perhaps I initially posited, because she definitely seemed very distraught over what happened to Moon regardless. What happened to Moon was interesting. She seemed to lose an eye, but her other eye was like Star's Super Saiyan form, and she flew off after everything, and then Meteora escaped. Wow, a lot happened in those 11 minutes.
I'm just gonna reiterate. I just think she sounded evil before because she was just fucking pissed off with everything. Because she literally just got off crystallization. She didn't know anything else. She still had the memory of being fucking in crystal right before this. So of course she's gonna be like snooty, passive-aggressive shit like that. But when she started putting shit together, she's like, oh, fuck.
Still,
I would have expected her to have actually zapped Moon rather than thrown herself at her.
Well, and that's the other thing that's interesting too, because like her arms are cracking just like Moon's were.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of tied right now, remember? Because Moon has said before, if she's released, then they're kind of fucking tied, right? Do you remember that? Because if she used her power, then they would kind of be linked. So, of course, Eclipse doesn't want anything to happen to Moon. She'll go down too, but she was willing to do that to save her own daughter.
Perhaps Eclipse's motivations are still complex, but they're more benign than we think. Meteora is the wild card here, because Meteora is ultimately a Moon family mistake, and the mistake is how they treated her. Even a Butterfly family mistake, I should say. No, it's still a fascinating pair of episodes. More the latter one than Ponyhead's journey to get a new 3D printed horn. Any final thoughts, folks?
No.
Carl's name Anime Rave is the best anime reaction on the internet. Find us at animerave.xyz. Tune in next time.
You gotta really stop that.
No, I will read it fast. Read. I'm not reading anything. Haha!